clan. I am Devon X Scott.
And it's your boy Karan, aka Mr. Droid.
And this is
the Tech Table. Devon, we're back again.
Again.
They missed us last week, Devon.
But that's life.
We need a break. Where'd you go?
Break.
Where'd you go?
I went to Code. Best place ever. If you missed my vlog, check it out somewhere around here. Epic. Epicness.
Yes, definitely check that blog. So, we're back. I know you guys missed us. I got a ton of messages. I'm sure you got messages too.
Yeah.
Where's the Tech Table? They popped their popcorn, waiting for the notification. No notification to be found. So, you know what? We got something special.
But wait, before we pull it in.
This, ladies and gentlemen, was brought to you by the good folks at Mobitech.
Mobitech.
If you guys want some of the best devices at the best prices,
check out Mobitech.
Well,
no, seriously, shout out to Mobitech for supporting us in this tech table thing.
Yeah.
We appreciate it. Local support on point.
Yes.
If anybody want to sponsor me again, hit me up.
You guys know what to do. Alright, so without further ado, the good folks at Mobitech have brought us.
Now you can slide it in. Ooh, slide it straight back up.
Bam!
Bam!
The Samsung Note 8.
The bomb.
Hey, brother, man.
Sorry, that was in Note 7. Sorry. That was in Note 7. My bad.
No, but you know what? This is one of the hottest phones of 2017, and we all know the reasons why. And you know what?
True.
If you do not know why this is one of the hottest phones of 2017, we are going to tell you why.
Exactly why.
And you know what? It's fitting because the S9 came out, and one of the big questions right now is, do we get an S9?
Right.
Do we get an S8? Wait, don't you have a Note? You have a Note 8. You have.
Tense.
You have one, Devon. You have one.
I try many bags in a couple. That's again too.
So, we're going to go through a little unboxing of the Samsung Note 8. And like I said, because everybody has been asking, I have an S8, I have a Note 8. The S9, the S9 Plus came out. Should we jump on the upgrade or whatever the case is? Because a lot of people are saying, the S9 is a kind of an incremental upgrade or whatever the case is. So should we jump if we have the Note 8? So we're gonna go through the Note 8 and just give you guys a refresher and kind of hopefully give you guys some context to see if you guys should
help you make a decision.
If you should jump on the S9 Plus or Note 8's even cheaper now.
True.
Hey, anytime you get a Samsung phone cheaper.
Oh boy, R&J.
Mobitech, brother.
Mobitech. Sorry. Mobitech.
Devon, bring it up.
All right. Whoa. All right, hold on. I know see the pull tab. Wait, I like this color though.
Daddy Orchid.
I never seen this color before in my life. What?
Yeah,
the hell?
Devon, you're
sorry.
King, man.
Sorry. Look at it. Wait, look, I really never seen this color before. It's real unusual. Wait, I'm looking like a real.
That is the Orchid gray. Yeah, that look good on you.
This is a nice color.
Well, Samsung, you guys know who you guys can put as your poster boy.
Boy.
Mr. iPhone X.
Mr. iPhone X. iPhone 10, brother, man.
I'm sorry.
Alright, let me see. Let
me see the rest. Let pop
I take out the best part. You can take out the boring part now.
Yeah. So we got
a nice little piece of plastic.
Yes. We got some headphones. Are these?
That's actually real good headphones.
Yeah, these are the AKG
right?
buds. Yes.
Yeah.
These are the AKG buds. If you guys haven't listened to the AKG buds, these are very good. Oh, braided cable.
Yep.
Braided cable.
This right here should make you buy a Note 8 just for the
headset. You got your USB Type C. I actually had this phone for a week, and the charger's actually in my bag.
Nice. Come here to sabotage your tech table today, right?
Yes, I am. You got your USB connector.
Boom. This is actually real handy because not only is this just to transfer the data like in the beginning.
Yeah.
When you're setting up your phone, you can transfer the data.
Yeah.
You could also plug this in and use a flash drive. You could use a USB keyboard. You could use a USB mouse because native Android have the support for all these OTG things. So you could even plug in like a USB controller and play games.
You see?
Like, the Android is amazing. Like, people don't utilize Android how they should.
They don't.
This right here is magic. Just search YouTube for any like different uses of a OTG cable for Android device, and you'll see how much possibilities this little thing could give you.
Well, boy.
Seriously.
Well, what about this, Devon?
What's this? Well, this is just a power on micro USB cable to make it into.
I thought this guy was gonna come with a whole new world.
Figures all out, you know.
A whole new world.
Who sing that again?
But, man,
Let me leave them to sing it now.
I wrote the song, okay? I will sing it. I will sing it.
Yeah.
So that's what you get in the box, and there's one more thing.
What's that?
This clip, Devon. Tell them what you can do with that clip.
I don't really know. Hold on. Don't tell me. Oh, looking like something for the S Pen. You could change the S Pen tips.
Yes.
Boom.
Yes.
Boom.
And he says he doesn't like Samsung.
Just call me Mr. Droid.
Mr. Samsung. Because you've had it for so long, Devon. Alright, so
this phone itself now.
we got this phone, right? So I actually have my information in it. I've set this phone up, whatever the case is. First things first, let's talk about the look and feel of this device. I personally love the build quality. I love the infinity display. It's rather tall. It is rather tall, and I think, especially coming from my Note 8 with the older 16:4 aspect ratio, jumping on a phone with 18:9, and you know it's a Note, so it's a big device.
Yeah.
It is really tall. Great for when you're using.
To be honest, though, when you hold it in your hand, you would think it's a very tall phone, but when you see the screen, you see how much screen you're getting in the phone.
Yeah.
It's not really that tall in the grand scheme of things.
No, I think the real estate of it is very
Perfect,
good.
yeah.
So I have no problem with it. But hold on, I have to put my
lock up the phone and you love that Note 8, boy.
Yeah, wait, face unlock, iris unlock, all that good stuff,
suddenly you
man.
like face unlock.
Yeah, you mean?
All the time you're blasting it on the iPhone 10, suddenly you like it.
No.
Suddenly you like it.
I don't like no
Mr.
10
Samsung.
steps. I don't like no 10 steps. No 10-step face unlock, eh? Not no press the button, look at it, swipe up, do it.
You like to just try it and keep trying over and over and over.
Yo, setting up the iris scanner was like the weirdest thing because
Really?
I was either too far or too close,
Yeah.
and I had to open up you have to open up your eyes. So you're just glaring at the You know the only thing I have not set up is yet. Guess the only thing I have not set up for security on this phone.
The Google account?
No, brother.
Oh, the fingerprint. Yeah, because the placement horrible. The placement horrible for you. For me, it's cool because that's a left-hander, so I could just be like, yo.
No, you know what?
But you are doing some gymnastic. Yeah, like a pop socket.
On the S8, it wasn't as bad
Because the phone was small.
Right. Because of the taller phone, I tried. Like, look at this. I'm holding the phone naturally. If I hold the phone naturally, I physically cannot reach.
Let me help you.
I physically cannot reach the home button. So even the fingerprint sensor.
sensor.
So even if I tried, I
Yeah.
would drop this phone 1,000 times because I have to keep readjusting to even get up there. Right. I hold the phone normally here. I cannot reach.
Yeah.
Keep that in mind.
If it's a left-hander, cool, no problem.
Can you
at all.
reach it?
Yeah.
No problem.
Easy. Bam.
How big are your hands?
Bam.
How long are your fingers?
That's just a left-hander.
This man has these African chopstick fingers, man.
No, if it was the other side though, I'll be able to reach it. Sorry.
You see?
You just have tiny hands.
The man has these ginormous fingers.
That's destined to be a Note 8 user.
I can't. That's the only thing I haven't set up on the phone, whatever the case is. So, Devon, let me see. You know what? Let me hold on. A lot of people, if you guys have forgotten the specifications of the Note 8, let me quickly run through them. So, we have the US version. And if you go on GSM Arena, you know what a lot of people never do? A lot of people, when they go on GSM Arena, they never actually select the version of the phone that they're purchasing, right? And the reason why it is a big thing to keep that in mind is because Samsung packages two different versions with
Right.
different processors. So if you have the global version or the Latin American version,
Right.
you could get the you could get the Exynos
Right.
8895 CPU. Then if you have the American version, that one comes with the Snapdragon 835.
Right.
So when you guys go on GSM Arena, make sure you select the version of the phone that you want to purchase, buying online or buying locally, wherever, so you guys know which processor you guys are going to be getting, because the phones tend to act a little bit different. Lately, I realize, lately the Samsung CPUs have been better optimized.
Yeah,
for
yeah,
their stuff.
true.
And the Snapdragons have been kind of, those are the ones of, when people are talking about lag with the Samsung Experience UI, that's really getting them. Hey, can I jump in the selfie, please? No? Alright, I'm not cool enough for the selfie.
Didn't see my face though.
Yeah. So, we're sidetracking. Run through specs. So, it's dual SIM. IP68 certified, right? 6.3 inches, quad HD display. It's a Super AMOLED panel. It's HDR10 compliant, 3D touch. Android 7.1.1, Android 8.0 Oreo is supposed to be coming out soon. We ain't reached there yet. Adreno 540 GPU. It has 64 gigs, 120 or 256 gigs of onboard storage, expandable up to 256 gigs with a memory card, 6 gigs of RAM. It's got dual 12 megapixel cameras on the back, both optically image stabilized, so your low light photography is hella on point.
Yeah.
And then you have the 8 megapixel front facing camera. You also have Bluetooth 5.0. If you guys do not know about the benefits of Bluetooth 5.0, I suggest you get out from under the rock you guys have been hiding under and Google it, because there's a lot of little things that you can do with the Bluetooth 5.0. And my favorite part, the battery. 3300 milliamp hour battery with quick charge 2.0. 2.
1 point.
Yep, new. That's probably one of the few things I don't like about the
But
device.
you was using the phone for a week, right?
Yeah.
So I know some phones could have a small battery like the iPhone 10 and still perform good, right? How is the optimization and software in terms of the battery management?
Look at this, what this man said in the same sentence. Optimized software, battery, Samsung in the same sentence.
Okay, sorry. I guess I ask an answer.
Nah. We know what? It is Samsung's doing a lot better.
Right.
And battery life on the device, I think once they get 8.0, it's gonna further help along with the battery life. I would get about a day, but I mean, I've had the Samsung Note 2, Note 3, and Note 4, and those are always the best battery life phones on the market, you know. And to see that, the Note 7, sorry, well, I don't want to say Note 7. The Note 7 FE.
Note 7 FE.
The FE, the fan edition. And the Note 8 have taken those steps backwards, and they're not willing to really put the bigger batteries in the phones. They're not willing to update the fast charging tech because we're on. Right now, some phones are on Quick Charge 4.0. Samsung devices are on 2.0. So I think I really wish they're willing to
kind of push the boundaries
again, man.
They push the boundaries of the Note 7 and we see what happens to the plane. It's safe now.
Yeah, I know.
I mean, I can't blame them. I can't
blame them, but it's Samsung, man.
True.
You all the money you spend in marketing, cut back. And spend it on the battery.
True.
Do what Huawei did and go through that whole third-party battery testing center. Do that. And get your phone up to at least 3.0, because if you've ever used a phone with Quick Charge 3.0, we're talking about the charging speeds are so much faster. Look at things
You're talking about faster than dash charge?
Depending on the size of the battery. Because I have a Xiaomi Mi 6 home, and I swear 40 minutes, that's from 20% to 100.
Damn.
It's ridiculously good, right? And it's a mix of battery size plus the Qualcomm Quick Charge 3.0.
Yeah.
So these are little things that, I mean, as much as I like the Note 8, if the phone is dead, no, it's not good, right? Yeah. But I get through the day, and I do a lot of,
heavy
social
use
media.
Or medium?
Heavy usage, a lot of music, a lot of video,
on that screen, remember that running a 2K display.
Yes. Yes. And there's no point, and I have it on performance mode right now too. So there ain't no point in you having all the bells and whistles if you're not using it. You gotta push that bad boy. So we got to the specs, Devon.
Now we
Talk
talk
to
about
us
some
about
features.
some of the features that you like.
My number one feature, other than the fact that it's still sporting a headphone jack. See that right there?
Oh,
headphone jack.
good.
Still sporting a headphone jack. Other than that, I love the fact, I love the off-screen S Pen thingy. So your screen will be off in your pocket. You just pull out your S Pen.
First things first, Devon. The correct term is off-screen memo. This man, off-screen tingy.
Off-screen
Go
memo.
ahead. Yeah.
Alright, so
yeah,
off-screen memo. Your screen off. Just pull out the S Pen and start writing. Troyd Island. Probably not gonna make all that text because I write in a bunch of different lines, but yeah, that have to be my favorite feature because people who buy the Note 8 buy it for productivity, right?
Yeah.
So imagine you have to pull out a quick note instead of pulling out your phone, unlock and going to Google, keep on writing it down.
Yeah.
Pull it, jot it down, save it, boom.
Yeah.
So if this is something that like you think you would use, then this is probably one of the only phones that offering it with this amount of features
One
in
of
the
the
off
only.
screen.
It
is the only. Alright, cool. So even better. Even
It
better.
is the only. I was using it. I had to go to a conference the other day, and the first things first when you're going to these entrepreneurship conferences, you're
Right.
looking for a pen, paper to take
Yeah,
notes.
yeah.
I'm like, you know what? Mobitel hooked me up.
Boom.
Let me go and bring this Note 8, and I was
Yeah,
just taking
yeah.
I was taking my notes on the screen memo, and it was quick, it was easy.
Right.
I really enjoyed that. So off-screen memo for you like. I actually enjoyed the panel, the side panel widgets.
Ah.
So when we swipe across, you have the shortcuts,
Right.
right? The app pairing is very nice, and the
Right.
fact that you can now create the app pairings
Right, so you just touch one button and both apps
and
come
both
up.
apps
Right.
come up. I love that. Your people edge, so you can
Yeah.
do quick calls, whatever the case is. You see the to-do list?
Mm-hmm.
I love that
Ah.
because I always have my Google Keep open
Right.
as a widget.
Yeah,
but just
yeah,
a
yeah.
simple fact I could swipe over,
And you can see everything.
could
Right.
see everything, check it off, whatever the case is.
Mhm.
And then also calculator.
Oh,
I
damn.
love this.
I didn't even know it
I
had that.
love that. So you can use a calculator in the edge,
In the side widget.
in the
thingy.
side widgets, and it just makes it very easy, and it pops up like that. Da 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 da.
Right,
Love that.
right. Yeah.
You
cool.
can also download more of the
Ah.
Edge widgets, and there's some paid ones,
Mm-hmm.
and there's also a lot of free ones. So I seen one that a lot of people are using. It's like $1. Is the Facebook feed, so you can have your whole Facebook feed
Right
in
on
the
the side.
widget. Right?
Ah.
There's a lot, and I don't think anybody talks about it. Of all the Note 8
Yeah, I never
users,
hear it. I never
right,
heard
I
of
have
it.
all the people that
And
know
I
that
had the
have
Note 8.
Right.
For a good while.
Of all the people I know with the Note 8, they never really talk about some of the, because I had the Note 4 Edge actually.
Right.
Right? And I was so, when I got that phone,
Mm-hmm.
I was excited because I'm like, it was so different. There were so many things that I could see myself
Yeah,
using,
yeah.
but they never really updated it to really maximize it.
Right.
But now just to see the evolution of where the Edge screen has come, I like it.
Yeah.
So if you guys have the S8s or the Note 8s or even the S9s coming out, there's a lot of things on the Edge that you guys can download
Actually utilize.
and
Right.
utilize. So the S Pen. This is the reason why you're buying the Note 8
Boom.
versus not buying the S8 Plus.
True.
Right?
True. This
This
right
is-
here. This little thing.
Yes,
This
that
little
is the
tiny thing.
reason. That is the reason. Now, one of the things, right? I bet you didn't know this. This guy. High off Samsung all the time. You know those people that have nervous tics? And
Yeah,
they
yeah.
to
I like.
yeah.
Yeah. Yes. Give me that. Give me that. Yes. Yes. Yes.
Samsung pays attention to detail, and if you guys have a nervous click, oh god, don't break it no more. They've included a little clicker on the top of it, right? Now, the stylus. I actually had to sign some documents the other day, and my scanner had gone down.
Oh,
Right?
shoot.
So I couldn't use it. I would just scan it,
Yeah.
sign it, and then send it off. And I was like, frig, I'm not going to buy a printer now at that present point
Yeah,
in
yeah,
time.
yeah.
I'm like, you know what? I have the Note 8.
Scan and send back.
Scan
Sign
and
and
send back.
sign
I
and
just
send
signed,
back.
yeah. I got the PDF
yeah.
sent to me. And I signed the documents, whatever the case is. I'm like, this is actually very neat
Yeah.
and very useful. Some of the other things that I liked about the S Pen, Smart Select. So I could if I'm on a screen, I could crop out what I want. If I take a screenshot, I can do the screen right off the bat.
Right.
The live message, I will never,
Ever
ever in life use. I will never use it. I will never use it. The translate is also very handy as well.
Mm-hmm.
So if there's a piece of text and you don't understand what the word is, whatever the case is, you can highlight it with the stylus and it'll translate right on the spot for you what that word means. And I don't know if you used Bixby Vision at the time.
No. I didn't even touch the Bixby button.
Bixby, you know what? Bixby is decent. It's not Google Assistant. It's not Siri. It's not Alexa.
To be honest, Siri not even all that good either.
No,
Alexa,
Siri...
quiet. Stop, please. Shut up. All right.
Yeah. So Bixby, there are a lot of functionality that Samsung is really pushing with Bixby. Are you going to use it? That's completely up to you. One of the things I do like, because it's in the Pixel with the Google Lens.
Right.
Bixby has that functionality
You just point it at the arm.
Right. So if I were to
pull up any sort of Spanish text or something.
If I were to take if I open up the camera and I go into Bixby Vision, right, and I actually take a picture of this Note 8 box, right, bam, just like that. I hit shopping. It'll pull up Amazon and it will tell me exactly what I could purchase, where I could purchase, whatever the case is.
That's actually a cool feature, though.
Things like that.
Even better that it actually in the stock camera app.
Yes.
You don't have to go into, you used to have Google goggles. You have to go into the app to do it.
Yes.
The fact that in the stock camera makes it just 100 times better.
So you can do it right from either the stylus mode, so you can highlight something on the screen, whatever case, with the stylus, and then you could go search for it online. You could do that, or you could open up right in the camera app. That is something I think that Bixby, I think for people down here, if you guys are building your websites and getting your stuff on Amazon or whatever the case is, it'll definitely help once people know how to use that. So there's a lot of functionality with the stylus, and it's just very neat. I definitely do enjoy using the stylus, and this is the best stylus that they have ever made.
I think that's the best stylus available on any tech currently.
On any device, correct.
Even the Surface Pen.
Yes.
It don't do as much.
Correct.
And it don't have the clicker, most importantly.
Most importantly.
The Apple Pencil makes 0 sense. I don't even know why it exists. I think the S Pen is the best execution of a modern day stylus.
Yes, I fully agree.
Yeah.
Now, I'll tell you this. I am a media junkie, and I know Devon is as well.
Of course.
Always watching video content, always watching movies or vlogs or whatever on YouTube, whatever, or pictures, whatever, right? So, one of the best, I think the best feature about the Note 8, and this is something that no other phone can contend with, is the screen. 100%. 100%. You know what? And before I jump into the screen, the funny thing about Samsung phones are never the best at anything, but they're great at a lot of things.
Right? Yeah.
And it's so weird.
Yeah.
It's so weird.
Yeah.
Like, they don't have the best camera. They don't have the best battery life. They don't have the best software experience.
But they have great cameras, great battery life.
Yeah, and
not so great software, but
right. And they check so many of the boxes that it just overwhelms phones.
Yeah.
And that's why you pick it up. But the screen is the one area that Samsung is. I'm boring you, Devon.
Kinda. I just didn't get plenty sleep because I'm excited.
I know.
Yeah.
He couldn't wait. He heard Note 8. He's like, boy, I can't wait. I can't wait to get my hands on it again. So the screen is the one area that Samsung is unmatched. And you know what? Before I had the phone, I thought it was hype. I thought it was hype. Everyone's talking about
it's the cool thing to talk about how good the Note 8 screen is.
I thought it was hype until I'm like, you know what?
Real.
Even when I watched, I was like, oh, okay, it's good. Like, it's cool, you know. But then I put it next to an unnamed Huawei phone.
That one right there?
No! And I realized how amazing this screen is.
Yeah.
Yo, let's take a look at this. If I pull up YouTube, right?
Let's look at the vibrance in the YouTube app icon itself.
Yes! So we have the iPhone 10, we have the Note 8, and we have the unnamed Huawei device.
No, it have no way anything beating that Note 8 screen wise. No way.
Nah,
No way.
it's no.
Especially,
The colors.
especially for, okay, so it have the people who would say they don't like the oversaturated screen and everything. But let me talk about the general consumer who using it for media consumption. It have nothing that can beat the screen on the Note 8. At least that's my opinion.
Nah, there's nothing beating that, and even with the Razer with the 120 hertz, even that's not beating
In
for
terms
media
of
consumption.
yeah.
The quality, the vibrancy of the colors, the saturation is perfect. It makes the IPS panel on the Mate 10 look watered down.
No, you don't really need this to make that seem watered down. I'm just saying.
The fact that, you know what, this is getting the 2K 60 frames per second, and the iPhone 10 and Mate 10 can only pick up the 1080p 60 frames per second is a big difference as well. The screen on the Note 8, so if you're into video games, if you're into movies, if you're watching a lot of YouTube, whatever the case is, in terms of consumption, that right now is the best phone, the best screen, whatever the case is. Throw in the AKG headphones, you have an amazing sound experience, whatever the case is. The only thing I do not like is a bottom firing speaker. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it.
True.
When
but
you're
they sort of fix it with the S9 though. They do with the iPhone 7 Plus.
Yeah.
It's still a bottom facing speaker at the end of the day.
It's still, so when we are playing music, so if I that same video, right? If I play that same video and I crank the volume, the minute I cover, it's gone. Sound is gone. Right?
Yeah.
So it would have been nice when you're spending, 6,000 TT plus, is if they could have turned the earpiece into a secondary speaker to give you the highs.
That seemed to be the go-to solution for this. Now I have no complaints about it.
If you're not gonna have dedicated stereo speakers, then turn the earpiece into a secondary speaker and give us the highs, whatever the case is, and you're good to go. It just means for a better experience.
Yep. But before we end the video though, we have to talk about those cameras though. So the cameras, Karen, the cameras.
Now, one thing that a lot of people do not know, not everybody needs a dual camera.
Right. So most people would be not ever zooming in at all, ever, just using the normal camera, and they wouldn't be utilizing the second camera, right?
Yeah, the telephoto lens. Unless you're taking pictures of, like I said, ants, or if live focus is your thing and you really are excited about that feature,
then
no. So people really just have to understand that different companies use the secondary lens
for differently, purposes.
And you might like it on an LG device or something else, but the telephoto lens, it's a zoom lens. Understand what it does, and understand if it is something that you're going to be using, because that's the difference really between the S9 and S9 Plus.
So all in all, the Note 8 have a very, very one of the best cameras on the market right now. So it have no way you're gonna get a bad photo. You don't have to worry if you buy the Note 8 if your photo's gonna look good. Your photo's gonna look on point, sharpness on point, detail on point, dynamic range on point. No blown out highlights, no blown out shadows, unless the conditions extreme. But it's a very, very, very good camera overall. Like I said, one of the best. Yeah. So you definitely can't go wrong.
Yeah. One of the only things you have to be mindful of is Samsung cameras and Samsung software do not reproduce colors accurately. So for some people, it looks amazing and they love it, but it is personal taste. If you're working in a field where color accuracy, like let's just for example, say a makeup artist, if you need accurate colors from your pictures of your clients, then this might not be the best phone for you, because colors on Samsung devices are never accurate. Right. So be mindful of that when you are taking the pictures. I mean, if you know how to throw it in the editor and edit those afterwards, hey, no problem. But if that's not your thing, then definitely be
keep that in mind. So that's pretty much our review of the Galaxy Note 8. Where they can get it?
You can get it by the good folks over at Mobitech. They'll hook you guys up. Great service, good prices on the product, different colors. They'll hook you guys up.
Need to check them out. Tell them the tech table will send you.
You have
Make sure to tell them the tech table.
Have to.
Alright, so that's pretty much it. Thanks so much for watching this video. You know what to do. Huge thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Don't forget to follow us on our social media at Devon X Scott, at Joy Island TT. Subscribe to the Tech Table on Facebook and YouTube. Thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you all in the next one.
Peace.